Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're on the new account. It's talking about my stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. I don't know. I'll get rid of OBS. Maybe that'll help. Let's just make sure everything's recording okay. Looks all right to me. Okay. Yeah. Let's minimize that. Maybe that'll help. I gotta pop out the chat. No new calendar. That doesn't surprise me because they're on vacation, like always. Holiday. They may or may not be. I like to say that. Live chat. Pop up the game. Okay, let's fix this chat real quick. Today we're gonna be doing the Vault event on the new account. Vault event on the new account. We're cruising. I could show you how to do it. Cruising. Look at my gems. Look at my gold. Would be even higher, but I got two magic kingdoms up to a soft cap, and it cost me 100 something thousand. So I had nearly 500,000 gold, but I just spent it yesterday. Probably should have done that on stream. But let me try to think of all the stuff that's been happening in between, because I did some Vault event yesterday. Alright, so in the last one... Man, this music is cranked in my ear. Hold on. Alright, so I can think straight. Holy cow. In the last part of the new account playthrough, we got Rowanne. We got Mountain Crusher. That was basically the main events of the evening. A few other things. We got some kingdoms, more kingdoms opened. We opened up the dungeon. We did the dungeon. The Soul Forge, we're working on leveling that up. Talked about how you don't have to go down in the dungeon until you're comfortable. You can stay on the same level for a while until you get like Queen Beatrix or something, the underworld. But mainly we got Rowanne last time. And just in time, right? Because we have a Vault event this weekend, and Rowanne is the best thing to be using for the Vault event until you get Ironhawks. Unless you're in a really weird situation where you chose to get the wrong mythic or something. So we're going to be using Rowanne in the Vault event on our new account, which you'll get to see how that looks. I was level 60 when I started. I'm like level 99. Just from doing a little bit of Vault event yesterday, I got like 30 levels. Wasn't even running that many XP boosters either. I was going to save them for today. So, other things that we got. Let's see. So, like I said, I did those two kingdoms. We got Zalkari on level 10, which gave us an extra magic. We got Karakoth to level 10, which gave us an extra magic, and that's what you're really going for, especially magic kingdoms. So the first two kingdoms you should level to 10 are Karakoth and Zalkari, because they're both magic kingdoms. It's a lot of gold, so you gotta spend it wisely. You can't just be like doing every kingdom to 3 or 4 or 5. Like, focus on ones that are actually going to help. Like Zalkari and Karakoth are magic kingdoms. The magic stat helps with lots of stuff, lots of troops. 90% of the troops use the magic stat. So do Karakoth, do Zalkari first. Make sure you have enough gold, though, because it does cost like 135,000 gold or something to get to level 10. And I didn't feel there was any need to be doing like, oh, I'm going to do level 2, then level 3, then level 4, then level 5. I just waited till I had enough for level 10, then I did level 10. Same thing with Zalkari. I just waited till I had enough for level 10, and then I did level 10. We were going to bird feed these troops, this Rowanne, Clockwork Sphinx. Let me show you the team. What we got to do today? I already did this. Been doing this almost every day. So I'd bird feed some troops that I'm actually using. It's now saying level 15, which is annoying, but you still bird feed them. You don't have to do max level on different troops every single time that your XP booster asks you to do that. So at first we had Moon Mage and Troubadour and whatever else, and we used those to level, and we just go whatever it said, level 10, you level them to 10. And then the next day, 11. The next day, 12. The next day, 13. You don't have to start by leveling them to freaking max. It's going to keep asking you to do this. And the smart thing to do is to bird feed troops that you're going to use. And not just like pick random troops and level them. Maybe that's why people are running out of souls. They're just, every random troop they're getting, they're leveling it to 15 because the XP booster is telling them to. Be smart about it. Level troops you're actually using to 10. and then level them to 11 the next day, then 12 the next day, then 13 the next day. And then I had my Rowanne team, which I wasn't quite using yet, so I started leveling those. I leveled Rowanne to 10, and Clockwork Sphinx to 10, and Leprechaun to 10. Then the next day, 11. The next day, 12. The next day, 13. You know, you'll have lots of days, lots of levels to be bird feeding these troops to get this XP booster without using so many souls because you're leveling a bunch of weird stuff to max. Win battles in Broken Spire, that was easy. I just did Explore 1 because it's the Vault event, and that's what you do during a Vault event. Gold, that just came easily. So we got the XP booster done. I got the adventure board done. Every single one of them. So this was 11,000. I'm able to, with my Rowanne team now, which I did fully level my Rowanne team because I'm using it for the Vault event right now. You know, I was going to bird feed it for the XP booster, but there's a Vault event, so I wanted Rowanne maxed, I wanted Clockwork Sphinx maxed, I wanted Leprechaun maxed. So I was able to beat 11,000 insane difficulty adventure board with just a Rowanne team. On a level 60-something, 70-something, 80-something. I'm not even level 100 yet. I was able to beat all of these. Okay? We go to the dungeon. I was able to beat every single one of these now because of Rowanne. Rowanne is the key to victory. Do whatever you got to do in the early game, whether it's goblins or I did Moon Mage Troubadour with the green hammer, whatever you're doing until you get Rowanne, and then do the freaking Rowanne team, I'm telling you. Level 40 done, level 30 done, level 20 done. Yesterday I got a perfect. I got 80 Dragonite. Still on level 1 though. I'm not going to go down and make it harder on myself for no reason. Until I have, like, Queen Beatrix who can cleanse, who can take care of traps. What else happened? I got some, mastery weapons. So here's my team. Mountain Crusher, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowanne, Leprechaun. So I'm not using Golden Cog because I don't need to boost my armor for level 1 Explorer. So the Golden Cog would be unnecessary. Golden Cog is more for stuff like the dungeon, harder adventure boards, like other places that are more difficult. If you're just doing like the easiest thing in the game, level 1 Explorer, you don't need to be using Golden Cog because you don't have to boost Rowanne's armor because she's just going to one-shot. My Rowanne is one-shotting Explorer 1 with no help every single time. So, you know, what was I going to say? The weapons. So we got some of the mastery weapons that I was talking about. So we got Golden Cog. We got that very early. Like, I was surprised. We got Mountain Crusher, and then, like, the next one we got was Golden Cog. Which is good. This is really good to boost up Rowanne, make Rowanne hit harder for harder stuff, so you can use Rowanne everywhere. We got Mang, finally. So now we got Mang. If something is super difficult that Rowanne can't take care of, we could use Mang. But Rowanne is going to be faster all the time. So Mang is literally only for when your Rowanne team is just can't win and you got to beat something. That's when you would use Mang. Or maybe there's a color restriction or something like that. Mountain Crusher, really good mana generator. We got that first. Is that it? No, wait. What else did we get? We got Summer's Fury. I forgot to talk about that one. That one hits all enemies. Puts red up on the board. It's kind of like our hammer, except for it hits all enemies and does red. So that one's okay sometimes for certain things. It's a red mastery weapon. So we haven't gotten Black Manacles yet, and we haven't got Black Manacles or Bronze-Lock Pistol yet, but I'm working my way towards the Black Manacles. I don't think I have it, right? So that's the weapons. And then the classes, okay? So Orb Weaver. I had Orb Weaver equipped while I was doing all the vault stuff yesterday. And now we're on, you know, we're like level 30 or something. I don't know. Level 29. So I got to level 29 on that. But I switched to Archer. Okay. I switched to Archer because Archer's better than Orb Weaver. We opened up Archer last time, but we didn't use it immediately because our Orb Weaver already had the Leaf Storm, was already a little bit better. So I waited until I had enough trait stones to get the 50% start before I switched to Archer. So that's what I would recommend for most people. Use Orb Weaver until you have enough trait stones to get Archer. It's 50% start. Which the way I got Archer's 50% start was you need this green trait stone right here. The green arcane trait stone. So I went to Forest of Thorns, and that's where I was doing my Explore 1 Vault event So I would get an arcane trait stone every once in a while, and eventually it adds up, and I was able to get that second trait on Archer, and now I'm working on that third trait on Archer by doing Forest of Thorns. Oh, what else is there to say before we get started on this vault event? Leveled up my Rowanne team. Clockwork Sphinx is level 16. No traits yet, though, but I can't work on them yet because I don't have the right kingdom to go get the trait stones. Rowanne doesn't really need her traits. What's cool about this team is you don't have to use a specific class. You can use a bunch of different weapons. You don't have to have them traded. Like, guard medals are easiest to get. It's easiest to boost armor. Like, you gotta use Rowanne if you want to have an easy... Leprechaun's the only one I have fully traded. And I think we used an orb on that because we're gonna use Leprechaun for the rest of our life. So it's worth using an orb on. So this is the only one we have fully traded because... You know, we need it to be fully traded. To do its thing, it should be fully traded. So, that wasn't that hard. I did it. I'm free to play. I don't have any advantages. I'm not even level 100 yet. I got Leprechaun. It's fully traded. It's not that big of a deal. Wasn't that hard. We're still using the green-purple banner. Now we're using Archer. We're leveling Archer. We're trying to get that third trait on Archer. We got all of our troops leveled as high as they can be. We got Mountain Crusher. I haven't done anything with upgrading it yet, but I might. So I got some trait stones there. And then, like, participating in the guild stuff. I've been doing that. So, Into the Fire. You can see that new booty is right here. Hey, is DC in our guild now, y'all? That's cool. So, I've been participating in the guild event. It's not that hard. I don't really have that many troops. None of them are leveled. Look, Drake Rider, level 1, no traits. Summoner, level 1, no traits. Tusk Raider, level 1, no traits. It's no big deal. Anybody can do this. I don't even have a good banner. I don't have a good class. It doesn't matter. There's no excuse. No excuse. So I might use extra sigils, though. But look how many I got. I got 17 without buying anything in the shop. I haven't bought nothing in the shop. I haven't leveled any of the troops. Nothing. So there's no excuse for people not to be doing some sort of... You know, once you're past level 50... If you're level 20, yeah, I mean, you can't even join a guild yet. But, if you're in a guild and it's a decent guild, you should help the guild. A little bit, at least. Like, come on. Like, you can't give gold, but you can give your time. You can help in the guild event. You can get seals. You can get trophies. You can contribute other ways. But once you know, I get it that you can't give gold because you got to level all your kingdoms first. Open all your kingdoms up. Open all your factions up. Level your kingdoms up. Like, it takes a lot of gold. I get it. But other than gold, you can do every other thing. And that'll make it to where they won't want to kick you out because you're trying. You know, you're trying to get seals. You're trying to get trophies. You're trying in the guild events. So just do that. So let's show an example of this. So I'll just do an epic battle. I'm not even doing like a crazy mythical battle. I'll do an epic battle. Might ask me to equip my medals. Hold on. I'll get to the chat in a sec. I'm sorry. We got an extra reward here. This is one event where you want to collect your rewards first before you fight. Got some orbs. You're like, where'd you get those orbs at? You know, guild event, vault event, you know, events. Okay, now we got an orb of wisdom that'll help us trait stuff. We got an orb of ascension that'll help us ascend troops. We could ascend Rowanne with that. We could ascend Leprechaun with that. We could trait Queen Beatrix with this, or Mirage Queen, or Leprechaun. Got a medal. Boom, Medal of Rage. Let's go put that on. I know it probably asked me to do it, but I got a Medal of Rage, and probably just do Yasmin for that. Alright, so equip your medal for the guild event, right? So we got extra spell damage, extra skull damage, and then we're gonna double, triple up on sigils too. So I'm using 2 sigils per fight, but that's better than not doing anything at all and acting like it's too hard for you and you don't have the troops for it. That annoys me if people do nothing in a guild event. Kind of annoys me. Alright, so brown would be great. Purple, blue. Brown, purple, blue. Brown, purple, blue, yeah. Got Mountain Crusher, Drake Rider, Summoner, Tusk Raider. The Tusk Raider up. Bang, bang. Super hard, right? I can't do it, guys. I don't have enough souls to level my... I don't have troops, and I can't level them. I don't have no troops for this event. And I don't have no souls to level them. Because I've been leveling all these weird random troops as I get them. I don't need to level them. They're all level 1. Just contributed. See, that's all you do. Look, Ignarion, level 88. Let's do one more fight, because this is a harder fight. So if it's a harder fight, you could just up this if you want. You know, let's go to 2. Now I'm using 3 sigils. You get 4 free sigils a day. Everybody in the guild does. And then there's Vow Ravens. Alright, so once again we need brown, purple, blue. Brown, purple, blue, yeah. Skulls are good. Look at these stats on this enemy. Compared... we should be okay. And even if we're not, hey, we're trying. Brown, purple, blue. Okay, we got our Mountain Crusher. 22 brown. Nothing to sneeze at. There's only 8 on the board, though, but... pretty decent. Blue extra turn. Some more blue. We got the Tusk Raider. Got Skulls. Just hit for 73 damage. Working on them, working on them. We need purple, brown. Purple and brown, baby. Got everybody up pretty much. Boom. Right there, we got that. Bang. Red extra turn. Got Tusk Raider. We got a summoner, so even if we lose our first slot, we could summon something in there. Extra turn there. Mountain Crusher. This is up. We don't have alignment right now. It would hit pretty hard. Let's do Tusk Raider first, and then we'll finish him off. Bang! Just beat like a level 90 something Ignarion, and I'm only level 90 something. So contributing, you know, right there. They didn't even ask me to contribute, but I just feel like it's you know, I got 2,000 seals, maxed out on seals. It's not that hard. 471 trophies. 471. I'm level 99. Not that hard. Level 99, not even 100 yet. Alright, so let's do this vault event as a new player. Alright, let's read the chat first. I'm sorry. Some people get irritated when I'm not on the chat right away. Sauna's here, Horth is here, Crimson Fury is here, talking about farts. Rantman, Sinnycool, you got it. Starless here. Crimson said, what do you call a Great Dane mixed with a Shih Tzu? What about a Bulldog mixed with a Shih Tzu? Swag says, been enjoying the EverQuest videos, haven't played EQ since Plane of Knowledge dropped. That's cool. I barely ever see people that play both games, like Gems of War and EverQuest. It's me, Trey, maybe one other person, Faceless one, I think, you know. Maybe, there's like 5 of us, literally. Probably like, you can count them on one hand how many people play both games. What up, Funky? Yoke the Ham. Horth says, how do you see which kingdoms give which trait stones? So if you look at the kingdom, it shows it right here. Or you can go to the trait stone in your inventory and click on it, and it will show you which kingdoms do it. So it'll show right here. So we got a blue-brown trait stone for Broken Spire. Or you can go to your inventory, go to trait stones, and go click on it. So which one do you need, you know? So for Archer, I need green. So I click on it, it says Forest of Thorns. Then you can click on this, and it'll take you straight there. And then you just do Explore. And that'll give you trait stones eventually. You're not going to fight one fight and get a trait stone. But if you fight and get a boss chest, you'll get a trait stone or 5. Seems like in Explorer you get a trait stone for like almost every fight, but usually it's like a minor trait stone. But sometimes you'll roll an arcane. Sometimes the boss chest gives you an arcane. Sometimes the mini boss gives you an arcane. You get a trait stone for like every fight, I feel like. But it's most of the time it's a minor trait stone, like the lowest rarity one. But occasionally you'll get a better one. As long as you keep going and going and going. And then the boss chest and like the mini boss have a higher chance. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really farm trait stones. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because I'm farming the Vault event. So I wouldn't consider it farming trait stones. I'd consider it I'm playing the Vault event. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting trait stones and class experience and class weapons and hero experience. But I would never do that outside of the Vault event. I would just, use orbs or get, you get trait stones other ways, just being in a good guild, getting events done. People trying not to play. We got Mr. Z. I'm committing one of Sinny's cardinal sins, opening vault keys during vault weekend. I need 3k diamonds for Dagonath and only have 2 days left to do it. That's the one caveat where you could. If there's something in the Soul Forge you need super bad, and the only way you're going to get enough diamonds to get it before it leaves the Soul Forge is to open your vault keys, I approve of that, Dagonath's not that good, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal if you did not get Dagonath, but, I approve. Like, if it was an Ironhawk, for example, and you needed, like, 500 diamonds, then, yeah, open vault keys to try to get it. It might depend on Explorer level. I got plenty, though, just doing Explorer 1. I don't think people need to make it harder, especially at this level. If you're able to clear level 12, if you're able to do Explorer 12, because you're level 1,200 and something, then yeah, do it. But if you're level 99, it's no big deal. Just do Explorer 1, it's fine. It's been working for me just fine. Alright, got my guard medals. Look at all these medals I have. I got a medal of guard. I got a medal of Yasmin. I got a badge of guard. So, this is without farming at all. I have a Nisha token. No farming at all. And I already have all 3 filled, and I'm working my way towards... I got offers open now. They just weren't anything that I wanted. But yeah, let's do this Vault event. So I explained what the Vault event was yesterday. Actually, we got to do a couple quests real quick, because I got them close to almost done. So let's look around real quick. Make sure... So I beat Kingdom Quest, I beat Class Quest, I beat Trial Tier 1. I kind of want to beat 2, but I won't do that today. Class Quest done, Kingdom Quest done, Tier 1 and Tier 2 done. So I'd recommend doing that in all these beginner kingdoms. Like, do the Kingdom Quest, the Class Quest, and do Tier 1 and Tier 2 of the Trial. Okay, this one's almost done. Let's do it real quick. I'll show you my Rowanne team, because now I'm using Rowanne. Here it is. Got Archer, green, purple. It's right here. The only thing I have fully traded is Leprechaun. This is only on level 18, it's not 20. Level 16, not 20. No, nothing tempered. Completely fine still. And let's get these quests done. I made sure to get them really close, and then we'll do the Vault event. Can only go for about an hour and a half today, y'all. I gotta get somewhere before it closes. But here we'll blow up our Leprechaun, right? Sometimes that'll fill Rowanne just off of that, but get the Mountain Crushers back up. And didn't die in one shot, so maybe this is a Golden Cog situation. I was using this for a Vault event, but still fine. They're dead. We could cast Clockwork Sphinx if we need extra armor. Alright, last fight of Mist of Scales. Want me to beat Venoxia. Sana. Yeah, I just never need to farm trait stones that bad. Normally, Zivy. I don't really farm anything except for Vault event, and I do Explorer 1 during the Vault event. Just gonna show you that that's possible. We already see how good I'm doing. Some things you're right, you might be right, but it's still not worth doing, even if you're right about it. If you stick your head in the toilet, your hair is going to get wet. You know, that's true. Alright. Got Raven. Raven's not that good, but we completed it. We're going to open more kingdoms. We just opened Assassin, which is decent. Forest of Thorns. We got the class quest done, the kingdom quest done. We did trial 1 and 2. White Helm, we got to do a couple fights here. Then we'll open up more kingdoms. Let's get White Helm done. Then we can make White Helm our home kingdom too, because you get pure glory. And glory is the best for like, because when you make something your home kingdom, you get double the tribute, pretty much. It's taking 2 shots, but that's still better than our old team. And I could put Golden Cog on. I could cast this. I'm just playing it like the Vault event because I did so much yesterday that I'm still in that mode. Still works fine though. What do we got here? Blue, green, purple, brown. Nothing. Skulls. Blue, green, purple, brown. Come on, bro. Skulls. Blue, green, purple, brown. Come on, bro. There we go. The less enemies there are, the harder Rowanne hits too. It does scatter damage, which I think we already talked about the difference between like AoE damage and scatter damage. Scatter damage, if it says you're gonna do 20 damage, scatter damage, it's gonna do 5 damage to each enemy. If it says 20 for AoE, it's gonna do 20 to each enemy. But as each enemy dies, you're gonna do more damage. So if you kill 2 enemies and you're doing 20 scatter, you're gonna do 10 to each enemy. And usually scatter's like not 20. You know, so one troop will say they hit each enemy for 20, and then the scatter damage troop will be like, you know, 80 or something. But it'll split it up, and they'll both hit for the same 20 each. But once 2 enemies die, or 1 enemy dies, or 3 enemies die, every single bit of that damage goes to those enemies, while the other troop is still going to hit just for 20. No matter how many enemies are alive or dead. So sometimes scatter damage is better, sometimes it's not. Depends. And we got the boss fight. So I tried to make this as quick as possible so we could do mostly vault. We got Mulak. Yeah, that's fine, Zivy, but, you know, you do kingdom level and power over time, over many, many months, over years. You don't need to, like, force it in one day. That's a very long haul thing. Kingdom level and power is still something I'm doing to this day on my main account. You know? It's like the longest journey in your Gems of War career is going to be your kingdom level and power, so there's no reason to, like, rush it by farming. Do the Vault event, though. The Vault event will help you get... You can go to certain kingdoms and get Trace Stones right now during the Vault event. I'm talking about outside of the Vault event. I don't farm. That's something we used to do. It's no longer something we need to do because we get so many orbs. And the orbs take care of that, usually. Or you can buy offers with your gems. Trying to save you time and effort. Oh, we got Saphira. She's not good either, though. Opened a world quest. Level 100, come on. Boom, big 100. Alright, we're doing yellow here. It's kind of getting to the point where I could probably do different colors. Like, I should probably do purple and get that black manacles, and maybe blue and get that bronze lock pistol. So if you feel like you're at that point where, okay, I got Mountain Crusher, I got Golden Cog, I got Mang. I know what I'm looking for next. It's Black Manacles. Maybe you start hitting purple more to even it up with brown. If you got Black Manacles and all that's left is like Bronze Lock Pistol, maybe you start doing some blue to even it up with brown. It's up to you. The mastery orders for like super low level till you get the first couple mastery weapons. Alright, we opened Pan's Veil, Stormheim, and Kazeel. So they kind of give you like crappy kingdoms first. I'd really like to see Nexus or, I don't know, Zacian. I don't know. Adana's cool, I guess, but we got Pansvale, Stormheim, Kaziel. Stormheim is a Titan class, which is really good. Pansvale, eh. Kaziel, eh. But Stormheim, pretty good. Alright, so we opened some more kingdoms. Let's go get them open. Get new banners. Got new quests. Captured 10 kingdoms now. Got an achievement. Okay, we're starting to get there. Look. Some kingdoms open. But let's do this vault event now. That's the main thing. Oh, I got this too. Hold on real quick. Let me finish this. There's one fight. Coming to get you. Treasure hunt. Don't do it. It's a waste of your time. Arena's pretty much a waste of your time these days too, but it will help you to get better at the game. If you're not that good at the game and you want to get better at the game, Arena is a good place to practice and get better at the game. But, you know, it's not that good of a usage of your time. Treasure hunt's a complete waste of time. Arena's only good for getting better at the game, really, like practicing. Because it forces you to use, like, random troops and takes away your money and your, you know, XP boosters, and it makes you, like, get good at the game. Send blue. The Clockwork Sphinx is doing two different things. It can mana generate, and it gives you armor. So the armor will boost up Rowanne and make Rowanne hit harder, and then you can choose blue or green and get her full mana too. So that's why Clockwork Sphinx is good for this team. Plus Clockwork Sphinx is brown and purple, while Rowanne is blue and green, so there's no mana conflict. It's a great troop. It goes perfectly with Rowanne. Alright, we got a world quest done. So we got all our little quests done that I wanted to get done for today. We'll get the rest of them done on Tuesday. I'm not playing Treasure Hunt, dummy. No. You have a treasure map. You can hunt for hidden treasure in a minigame. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Alright, so Vault Event, I explained it yesterday, but all it means is gnomes appear more often. So gnomes appear throughout the whole game all the time, but they're very rare. They're a battle crasher. They only appear in Explore and PvP. So during a Vault event, though, they're turned up. Like, they'll appear way more often. So let's say during a regular day when it's not a Vault event, a gnome might appear like once every 30 fights or something crazy like that. Once every 50, once every 20, something like that. And it will drop a vault key once every 10 times you see it or something like that. So you're not going to get vault keys off of gnomes when it's not a vault event, pretty much. Because they don't appear very often, and then you're not going to get that lucky that they also drop a vault key when it's not a vault event. During a vault event, they appear more often. So instead of once every 50 fights or once every 30 fights, they appear like once every 4 fights. And then as far as the vault keys go, instead of dropping a vault key once every 10 times you see a gnome, it'll be like one every 4 times you see a gnome, or, you know, once every couple fights or something like that, you'll get a vault key when it's the vault event. And then they got the pity gnomes, the pity keys, which they don't call them pity keys anywhere, but that's what the community calls them. You can't see it here because this world quest is blocking. Trey with the 4, thank you so much. Making sure it's not a freaking goose egg. Putting some numbers on the board. Appreciating. Thank you, Trey. Showing his appreciation. But normally it'll be right here. It'll be like 0 out of 5. Once you see 5 gnomes, you'll get a vault key sent to your mail, and then it'll be 10. Now you got to kill 10 gnomes to see a vault key in the mail. Then it'll go to 15. Now you got to kill 15 gnomes to get a vault key in the mail. But that's just the devs being like, okay, just in case you have bad RNG and you don't get as many vault keys as other people, we're going to give a vault key every time you see 5, then 10, then 15, then 20 gnomes sent to your mail. So the goal of this is to play Explore 1. People play it wrong all the time. They got their own agenda. They're doing their own thing, and then they complain they don't have certain things, but they just don't want to follow directions. They like playing the game the way that they're playing it. It's a video game. It's whatever. Do whatever you want. But Explore 1 is the best way to do this. So we're going to do that. And we're using Rowanne, so we can go to any kingdom that we want to, as long as it's not, like, difficult. As long as there's no, like, enemies doing barrier or resummoning or stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm working on Archer. So I'm going to go to Forest of Thorns and do level 1. Difficulty 1. And we're just going to do fights as fast as we can with this team right here. So basically, we're going to cast Leprechaun, hope it gets up Rowanne, cast Rowanne, and win. If that doesn't happen, then we'll cast the Mountain Crusher or the Clockwork Sphinx. These are all designed to get up Rowanne. Mountain Crusher can get up Rowanne, Clockwork Sphinx can get up Rowanne, Leprechaun can get up Rowanne. Cast Rowanne, they die in one shot every single freaking time. That's what you want. So we're looking for the all-green trait stone, so we can level Archer. We're also getting class experience for Archer, and we're getting hero experience. Let me go run an XP booster, too, because this is a good time to do that. But the gameplay loop for this, depending on, you know, as a beginner, I don't get as many gaps, because I'm not killing enemies as fast as, like, my main account. So my main account, I'm just like, brr, 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 with Ironhawks. So on this one, it's a little bit slower, because I'm blowing up the board, I'm casting Rowanne, everything's slower. So I'm not seeing as many gnomes or as many, like, vault keys or verses, but I'm getting them. It's still worth it. But the usual gameplay loop on my main account is I will hunt verses till I get a boss chest, and then once I get past the boss chest, I'll run a gap. And then I'll run the gap for 15 minutes. You see all gnomes, so that's the goal of the vault event. You do Explore 1, you see gnomes. You're looking for the rarer verse gnomes. You get one of each color verse. There's a blue one, a red one, a brown one, a green one. You got to get one of each, and then you go to the Soul Forge, and you craft a Nomapalooza, which I already have. You get it pretty early. I can craft a Nomapalooza right now. I have 2 of them, just from playing one night. I got 8 last night. 8 different colored verses last night. Just doing what I'm about to show you. So we can run a gap right now, but let's see. Let's go show like how to get the verses first, I guess, because you got to get the verses before you can run the gap. How many vault keys do I have so far? Not very many yet, because I haven't run a gap yet. I was saving it for the stream. But you can look here. You go to gnomes. I got 9 vault keys, 1 epic, and then I have 2 gaps, because I have 2 of each color. So 2 brown. So I can only run 2 gaps, because you need 1 of each. So when you do hit that, when you go to the Soul Forge and you craft that Nomapalooza, you're going to have all gnomes for 15 minutes. So every enemy is going to be a gnome. So you get more vault keys, more loot. And that's the goal of this vault event, really, is to get those gaps and run those gaps. Because you're wanting to get vault keys. Anything else, you're, you know, jumping out of the money machine to pick up a dime. The main thing you're doing here is getting vault keys. That should be your main priority. If anything else is, you're distracted, you're squirrel, you're running off to do something like a dog chasing a squirrel. Vault keys is the main goal. Getting verses to get vault keys. And then running gaps to get vault keys. So, let's do it. Let's go to Explore 1. So right now, we're just not doing a gap. We're just looking for verses. We're on 80, so I want to get this to 100, and then hit the boss chest, and then you run a gap as close to 0 out of 100 as possible. It's not as important for me because I'm on my low-level account, and I'm going really slow, and I'm not getting very many myth stones because I'm doing Rowanne and going not faster than any other team I could be doing, but not as fast as Ironhawk, which is the fastest. So I don't have to worry about it too much. But 20, that's a little bit too close. So I want to get this boss chest, then we'll run a gap. So what we're doing right now is we're looking for gnomes, we're looking for verses, we're trying to get as many gaps as we can get. You cast Leprechaun, you cast Rowanne, they're all dead. This is a level 100. And you just do it as fast as you can. Clicking, clicking, clicking. And it's going to get boring. You're going to be doing this all day, the same exact thing. That's smart. People get impatient, they go run off and do a pet. People get impatient, they go to a different explore. People get impatient, they go to different kingdom. They're just impatient. You got to do explore 1, stay in the same spot, just keep doing it over and over and over, and that's how you get the max out of this. Max vault keys, max verses. Getting 1 of each verse, able to run gaps. Just keep doing this. You're going to see this over and over and over. This exact same thing. I'm just going to cast Leprechaun. Get up Rowanne, whatever. Cast it, win. Boom. Just over and over and over. See, we're getting some trait stones. Like, we got a minor that time. Getting class experience. I forgot to run that XP booster, though. Cast Leprechaun. Just get up Rowanne however you can. Boom, all dead. Trait stone. Mist stones. Archer experience. Hero experience. Gold. Souls. Trophies. Let's run that XP booster. Might as well. So I like to save them for, you know, the Vault event, if possible. But you can't really do that. I mean, when it's close to the Vault event, you can save your XP booster for the Vault event. So they don't last forever. But like, this one has 2 days left, 5 days, 6 days, 6 days. So I'm going to run the one that only has 2 days on it first. I'd recommend doing 1 at a time. Same thing with gaps. Don't claim all. Don't run like 2-3 gaps in a row, because you never know what's going to happen. Just do them 1 at a time. There's no advantage of running multiple gaps. There's no advantage to running multiple XP boosters. Just do 1 at a time. That way you can like check on things in between. You're not locked in for 45 minutes. That's not very smart. But now we got an XP booster going, and we're looking for gnomes, and we're looking for verses, and we're getting class experience, and we're getting trait stones, and we're getting hero experience. We're doing a lot of stuff on this new account right here. My main account, I'm basically just looking for verses and vault keys, but we're getting a lot of crap done right now on this new account. This is how fast it should look for you. There's nothing I'm doing that's crazy. Yay, we got black manacles. Celebrate good times, oh yeah. If you're a little bit further in than me and you have every class open, you could be getting every class weapon. Just switch between the classes and get 250 victories in each class. A class weapon will get sent to your mail. Make sure you have every single class weapon. You can do that over like 1 vault event, maybe 2. There's 38 classes. There's 38 class weapons. Each class has its own class weapon, and all you got to do is equip the class and get 250 victories. And now's a perfect time to be doing it. So you're going to be doing a bunch of fights back to back to back really quickly. Controller's way faster too. So I got 2 things hold. Like on my main account, I got Ironhawks, and on my main account, I'm using a controller. So I got 2 disadvantages on this one. I'm using Rowanne, which is not as fast as Ironhawk, and I'm using the mouse, which is not as fast as controller. So if you can somehow hook up a controller to if you're PC mobile and you can somehow hook a controller up, it'd be faster. Once you get used to it, you learn how to preload inputs and stuff like that. Because mouse is just slower for this only. PC mobile is always better in every way, except for Vault event, because controller's just faster. You can't preload mouse inputs, but you can preload controller inputs. So we're gonna get to that boss chest, and hopefully we see some gnomes along the way. Blue and green. Green, blue, buckle my shoe. Anybody can get into the guild I'm in, like, pretty much, you know? Or a similar guild. I felt a little bit bad at first about it, but just looking at the landscape of Gems of War, like, every guild needs people. And all you gotta do is talk to the guild leader and explain your situation. Look how fast I'm leveling. This is crazy. Like every 3 fights or something. That's one thing I noticed in my last new account playthrough is like how bloated and crazy hero level is. It means nothing these days. People used to like look at your hero level as to like how far you are in the game or how good you are at the game. That is 0. Nothing now. It doesn't matter at all. Your hero level is nothing now. Because anybody can get to level 1000, 1250, anything like that. So they got so many XP boosters in here now, it just, you level so quick. You can't like just look at somebody's hero level anymore. Maybe if you can somehow see like how many troops they got. Like if they can share their screen with you or something and like just see how close they are to like having every weapon, every troop. They have all their factions done and like, you know what I mean? Like if you really wanted to see where somebody was in the game, you'd look at stuff like that. Do they have Chrysantherax? Do they have Ruby Weapon? Do they have Wand of Stars? Do they have Zul'Goth, Maelstrom Dagonath? Is all their factions done? Is all their classes on 100? Like that's more of a, will tell you like if somebody's good or further in the game or not. Like level, hero level means 0. Unless it's over like 2000, I guess. But anything under 2000, you can't really tell anymore. You could have a person that's level 1500 and another person that's level 1400, and the 1400's better than the 15. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I got to like level 500 and so fast on my last new account. We're blazing right now. It's hard to look at the chat on these because I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I saw Trey with the 4. Nah, I'm not going to upgrade. I don't have enough trait stones to upgrade Mountain Crusher right now. I would like to have the Dust Storm, though. I'll work towards it. When I get it, I get it. Right now we're using Rowanne. It's green. I got a green storm. I don't need a brown storm. Eventually, though, I'd like to have it. Two spots open in Alfield's Legends. That's the guild I'm in, I think. Alright, we go. Unlocked a talent here. Level 20. I think we want to go ahead and like take the time to do that because it's a green storm. Which will help our team. Nature's Aura. Green storm. So now more green will fall and we'll get up Rowanne more consistently. What else y'all saying? Swagmire's gonna join. Nice. I think DC joined. I think Anita's in there, right? Crimson Fury. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time too, Sana, so you know what I mean. I might split it between you and Anita, though, if Anita wants some. I mean, you're the guild leader. I'll give you the most, but... Swagmire says I'm not very high level. Level 100 something, still doing kingdoms, but I play every day and will contribute soon as I'm open. Hey, just keep watching, man. You'll know exactly what to do. You'll put some steroids in your veins, NOS, you'll hit that button, you'll put some turbos in. Just keep watching, man. Hopefully you're doing this exact thing right now. There's nothing that's more important right now than doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Hopefully everybody out there is doing exactly this. You might be in a different kingdom, you might be leveling a different class, but something very similar to what I'm doing right now is what every single person should be doing. No, you shouldn't be doing your kingdoms or anything else right now. This is what you should be doing. Because you're going to get vault keys, which will give you orbs and gems and glory and souls and gold and tarot cards and keys and everything you could want you get from this. And the sooner you learn like how to do it as quick as possible and you start doing it as much as you can whenever it comes through, the better. And I'll be using Rowanne for a while, you know, until I get Iron Hawks, probably. This is fine for me. I was surprised, actually, you know? I was surprised that this was working so well. Like, my Rowanne was one-shotting, like, immediately. It was going this quickly. Boom. This is a level 100 account. 104, like, doing this right now. Can you believe it? I mean, it's just Explorer 1, but it's impressive to be able to just blow them down. Token of Yasmin. You're going to see that I'm going to get all... I promise you, I'm going to get all my medals without farming. I'm going to have plenty... Anything I need to trade, Queen Beatrix, Miraji Queen, Leprechaun, I'm going to be able to trade it without farming. I promise you. The only farming I'm going to do is Vault Event and City of Thieves. That's it. Alright, so we just hit our boss chest. We have 5 minutes left on our XP booster. So this is when I would love to run a gap. So we're about to run our first gap on the new account. So let me catch up in the chat. Open invite. Anita with 5 gifted. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. It's nuts. Horth says, why raise all classes to 100 when you mostly use a few? Because it's for kingdom power. They're going to ask you, like, every kingdom is going to ask you to level their class to 100 eventually for your kingdom level and power, which helps you get more stats. Plus, you're going to use every class occasionally. Like, you're right about there being like 5 classes you're going to use most of the time. You're going to use Elementalist, you're going to use Titan, you're going to use Archer, Thief, Archmagus, Geomancer, Mechanist, stuff like that. But sometimes you have to make your whole team like a certain typing, and the way you do that is by using certain classes. Sometimes your team has to be from a certain kingdom, just certain restrictions, certain events, certain weapons that you use are going to want you to be a certain class. So you're going to want to open every class and eventually get every class to 100. You know, you get the good ones to 100 first, and then you slowly work on the other ones. It's not something, it's just like the kingdom power thing Zivy was talking about, like something that's going to take a while, and you're going to work on it slowly over time. Don't worry about getting every class to 100 right now or this month or anything like that. It's going to take time. But you'll just work on it. Everything you're doing, like if you're doing adventure board, you're doing dungeon, you're doing something for your XP booster, you're doing some PvP, a guild event, a single player event, just equip a class that you need to level. You know? Your team's probably good enough to where you don't need to be a certain class and those types of things. If it's Guild Wars and you're really try hard, then yeah, use Elementalist and don't be screwing around trying to get class experience. But if you're doing Vault events or like adventure board, equip a stinky class that you need class experience on. Just try to do it as much as possible, whenever possible. Because eventually, yes, you're going to need every class on 100 when you're super deep in the game. It is a requirement, eventually. Been tough trying to find a guild, now you found one. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, exactly what Anita said. Bang, and then those 5 gifted went to Craig Costa, Mark Bolden, Mr. Z, Crimson Fury, and Caustic Animation. Appreciate it, Anita. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Running out there with Trey today. All right, let's get back on it. I got to run a gap now, so I'm going to show you. So what I was just doing is how I got the verses. And now we're going to go utilize those verses in the Soul Forge. I gotta grab all this free stuff. I'll do it eventually. That's from leveling my... The other thing you need to check on is this. See this? Like I said last time, they're not going to remind you, and it's not going to keep counting your kills. So once I get to 380 kills, it's going to like pause. Even though I keep killing enemies, it's not going to count them after that. So you got to check your Soul Forge every once in a while too while you're doing this. Never hit this, waste of gems. Just wait till you get the kills. It's free. Don't be impatient. If you're impatient, this is not the game for you, I promise. This is a very... You got to have patience. Look at this. Alright, so let's run this Nomapalooza. Just the main goal of this whole thing. So here it is. It's just one blue verse, one green verse, one red verse, one brown verse. This was like a certain Nomapalooza gnome. This was Freddy. This was Cindy. This was Baz. So this was Hoagie. So you need Hoagie, Freddy, Cindy, and Baz. That's how they'll pop up every once in a while as a gnome. Just like any other gnome pops up, they're just a little bit more rare. And then you need one of each. So you might get Cindy 4 times, and then this one 3 times, and then this one 7 times. You know? So it's not... You're not just going to get the exact one that you need. But Eventually you'll get one of each, and then you can do this. So we're going to have all gnomes for 15 minutes. Definitely something you want to do in Explorer 1. Take advantage of, make them as weak as possible and kill them. Alright, let's go. Gnomapalooza. It's right here, 15 minutes. Go right back to where we were, doing exactly the same thing we were doing. But now it's going to be all gnomes. See that? So we just want to kill them as quick as we can. Boom, all dead. Don't even look at the loot. That's a mistake you could make. Don't look at the loot, just kill them. You can go see your loot after it's done. It's kind of similar to opening, like getting the vault keys and opening them during the vault event. Like, more patience. Patience, patience, patience. Don't be looking at the loot between every fight. Another cool thing about when you're hunting verses and stuff is you'll see a bunch of merchants and angels too. So that's where we're going to be buying our medals and our tokens, and that's where we're going to be getting some free stuff from the angel. So what I do is I look for extra turns real quick, and then I'll cast Leprechaun. Because you never know, you could have a green extra turn, a blue extra turn that just gets up Rowanne. So you just like peek real quick with this team. You peek real quick for extra turns. If you don't see one, quick, just cast Leprechaun. A lot of the time he'll get Rowanne right up, but not every single time. Just be ready to click the same buttons over and over and over for 15 minutes. I got a purple here, which we might need Clockwork Sphinx. You see that? I might as well take green or blue. Come on, dummy. Just do this. There we go. And that's a good example of why Rowanne is slower than Ironhawk. Ironhawk is so consistent. Every single time it's just boom, 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 boom. You see Rowanne, though, sometimes you gotta do that little dance. If I was using the ideal Rowanne team right now, it'd probably be Mirage Queen instead of Clockwork Sphinx. Because Mirage Queen will give Rowanne a 50% start, which will make it faster. So if you have Mirage Queen, don't... Like, this is the very first Rowanne team. We're still working towards an even better one. But I haven't opened the Underworld yet, so I haven't been able to get... I'm kind of lucky that I even have the Rowanne team right now, and that it was Vault Event level 105. Just pick quickly. Just get back to fighting. Whatever you can do to keep killing. Go as fast as you can. Keep killing. Like, I don't know how to make it any simpler. And keep killing as fast as you can the easiest enemies that you can. As quickly as possible, keep killing the easiest enemies. That's the Vault Event. So, like, the verse gnomes are rarer, so you're not going to see them, like, super often. Especially during a gap. I feel like it's weirdly... Like, they don't appear very often inside of a Gnomapalooza. Because they don't want you, like, rolling them back to back to back to back to back. So, see how we just got some ingots there? Like, you're getting all kinds of different loot. You're like, how do I get these ingots? How do I get these trade stones? How do I get this? Or how do I get that? You're going to get everything if you do this right. How do you get the lovers Vault Event? How do you get that orb Vault Event? How'd you get so many keys Vault Event? How'd you get so much gold Vault Event? How'd you get all that glory Vault Event? How'd you get so much souls Vault Event? The answer to every question and every problem. Keep fighting, back to back to back to back. You are on PlayStation 4. I'll tell you that PlayStation 5 is way faster and I get more vault keys. It's unfortunate. But the better your equipment, the more vault keys you're going to get. If you have a really old crappy computer, your loading's probably slower. If you have a PS4, your loading's slower than a PS5. It's just reality. I've done a bunch of vault events on PlayStation 4, and now I'm doing it on PS5, and it's just so... Like, I'm getting at least 5 more vault keys per gap. At least. Just changing to PS5. Thanks to DC United. I'll never stop thanking for that. Epic vault key, so that's the thing you're really wanting. That's the really good one. Epic vault key, so you'll get, for every 10 vault keys you'll probably get 1 epic vault key. Epic vault key is like, if you open a regular vault key and you get 300 gems, an epic vault key would have 900 gems. So the best drop you can get off of these vault keys is 900 gems. And it's not like it never happens. I've gotten 900 gems probably like 10 times. At least 10 times. I've gotten 300 gems probably 25 times or more. I don't even know. I've been playing for so long, it's probably more than that, but it's not like I've only seen it once or twice. I've seen 900 gems like at least 10 times. I've seen 300 so many times I forgot to count. And then you'll get 100 here. Like 100 gems is amazing. You're not going to get 100 gems anywhere else in the game. Like, you can get 100. You can get hundreds of thousands of gold off of these vault keys. And literally, like, get, I don't know, 300,000 gold, 500,000 gold. Alright, Brown, I guess. Brown's starting to, like, max out. I think Brown is... I might be done with Brown. I haven't received a mastery weapon in a while off Brown, so... might want to stop with the Brown. Maybe I'll take some Pepto or some Imodium. Stop with the Brown. When you're walking down the hall and your pants start to fall. When you're running to first base and there's a stink in your face. Climbing up the ladder. You hear something splatter. Gotta stop with the Brown. Gonna go to Brown Town. Swagmire. Alright, I need to try to read the chat, sorry. Yeah. Mr. Z got. We got you. We caught you with a net. You stepped in a bear trap. There's a rope on the ground. You stepped in and then it's hanging you upside down from a tree. We caught you. Anita caught you. Now you're a freaking member. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, Mr. Z. We got you. You went in the trap. You couldn't get back out. You don't know how to swim backwards. Horse says, uh-oh. What do you say, uh-oh? Yoke says, so low-level team for Vault is Mountain Crusher, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowanne, and Leprechaun. Unless you have Mirage Queen. If you have Mirage Queen, do that instead of Clockwork Sphinx. So, ideally, I would have Mountain Crusher, Rowanne, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. But I don't have the Underworld open yet, so I can't do that yet. I can technically get it open, but the Vault event came and I got distracted. You know what I mean? If I really wanted the Underworld right now, I think you get it at like level 70. You got to do a world quest. So we'll have Underworld open like Tuesday, but it just didn't happen in time for this Vault event, and I'm not going to go mess with it right now. Because I probably couldn't fully trade her anyway. So you need Mirage Queen fully traded. Leprechaun fully traded. Because this can even go faster. This can go faster. We can start Rowanne with 50% mana. Then she'll get up more consistently than she is right now. Right now we gotta give her 12 mana. If we had Mirage Queen on the team, we'd only have to give her 6. So this team, the way it looks right now, is a beginner using it for the first time. That's how it looks. It can get better. And it's impressive just as it stands. But it can get even better than this. Where it's doing that every single time super fast with no problems. There's not a fight where I'm like, you know, a monkey effing a football for a second. You just cast Leprechaun, it'll get up Rowanne, you'll cast Rowanne, you'll win. Like every single fight almost, like 90-something% of the time. Once you get Mirage Queen. New account grind is going well. I saved all my gaps for today. I only had 2 gaps. I got 2 gaps, basically. So yesterday, we just got Rowanne Tyrion. Just in time for the Vault event. So I was like, I maxed out Rowanne and Leprechaun and Clockwork Sphinx. I put Mountain Crusher on here. I got Leprechaun fully traded. And I switched to Archer at a certain point. It was after I was already like grinding though. I got enough trait stones from Forest of Thorns via grinding the Vault event, by the way, not Explorer, not trait stones. It's grinding the Vault event yesterday. I got enough trait stones for Archer to get it 50% started. So now I'm using Archer. I just got the Leaf Storm, so now I switched to Archer. I got this team. They're all leveled as much as I can level them. And yeah, yesterday I was just doing Forest of Thorns, Explorer 1, over and over and over, just like I'm doing right now. And I was able to get like 10 Vault Keys and 2 gaps. But also like a bunch of hero levels, a bunch of class levels, a bunch of mastery weapons, you know, all the other stuff you get while you're this low level. But every Vault event, we're going to get more and more. So let's say I get 25 Vault Keys this Vault event. Next Vault event, I'm going to get like 50. And then the next one, I'll probably get 100. And then the next one, I'll probably get 200. It's just going to keep going up. The better and better we get and the higher level we get. 17 Dragonite. I got a perfect dungeon the other day. I already have like 80. We're going to have enough for an egg, like probably in a couple weeks. So it's going well. Better than I didn't even know. Like, you know, I figured I wouldn't have the Rowanne team before this Vault event. Epic ingots. Look at these souls. Glory. Look at all that. I shouldn't be looking at it, but it's a sneak peek of what you're getting every single fight. Sometimes this crap will happen. Crapple. You guys put it on a lower speed, you can probably see my loot. Another good reason to have it on 4x speed. As soon as you can, you'll get more fights done that way. We don't want like an Orpheus medal on, an Anu medal on that adds an extra animation. Just by the way, if you want more information on the Vault event, I did a video yesterday. Live stream, like ranting and raving about it the whole time, so all the little min maxes you can do and stuff. You got 3 max tributes, nice. In less than 12 hours. Yeah, tribute's definitely a thing you want to do every hour if you can. I'm not expecting a person to get like 20 of them or something, but try to get like 10 a day or something. Let's do this. Up. Come on. Wonder should we do the like pause it? The thing where we like have a Dragonite. If a Dragonite gnome is up in the last 15 or the last minute or two. I think on this like brand new account where we're doing the Vault event for the first time, I'm not going to worry about it. But maybe like next Vault event, I would start doing that. But it is a thing. I explained it yesterday. That's what I keep saying because I know I'm repeating myself. But you never know. Like maybe people didn't watch yesterday and they're watching today for the beginner account. Each gnome is only giving you like 10% of its actual drop, because you're getting like gnomes every single time, and it's really the vault keys we're after, not the loot. So like when all the music's playing, you're getting 10%, but when the music ends, you get the full drop. So there's a little thing you can do if you keep track of how long you got left. If you're like in the last minute or something of your Nomapalooza, and you happen to see like a Dragonite gnome, like I think that was our last fight, huh? You could let the music run out and then kill the Dragonite gnome when it's not a Nomapalooza, and you'll get the full drop, basically. So if you're a little bit further in than me, and you're looking for Dragonite, that's the strat. Set a timer on your phone for 15 minutes, start it, run your gap, start your gap after, like make sure your phone starts first. That way your timer goes off before the gap ends, but just before. And then be kind of looking at your phone out of the corner of your eye. And then when there's like 1 or 2 minutes left in your Nomapalooza, start looking for Dragonite gnomes. And if you see one, and you only got like a minute left in your gap, you can just stop. Stop, freeze. Stop killing. You know, let the timer run out, let your phone go off. You know, move a gem or something on the board to make sure the music switches. And then once you hear this music, and not the once that ends, then you're safe to kill that Dragonite gnome and you'll get the full drop. If you kill it during the Nomapalooza, you're going to get like 8 Dragonite, or 2 Dragonite, or 5 Dragonite. But if it's the end of the Nomapalooza, you see a Dragonite gnome, and you let the music end, you let the gap end before you kill it, you're in the middle of a fight, right? You kill the Dragonite gnome after the gap. You know, you let it run out, and you sit there for like 10 seconds, you let the music change, and then you kill it. Instead of getting the 2 or the 5 or the 8, you'll get 20 or 50 or 80. It's a little strat to get like extra Dragonite while you're running your gaps. But only do it at the very end, because we're not going to waste like an entire gap just for one Dragonite gnome, you know? You want all those vault keys. But if there's only 1 minute left and you happen to see a Dragonite gnome, you could waste 1 minute of your gap. So then instead of buying Dragonite in the dungeon or buying Dragonite with gold marks or whatever, that's the way you get Dragonite. You get perfect dungeons by picking the same 3 rooms every day, doing your dungeon every day, picking the same 3 rooms every day. And you do vault events, you do Nomapaloozas, and you do that little trick with the Dragonite gnomes. That's how you get enough Dragonite to open eggs and get Chrysantherax, Stellarix, Diamantina. Got our tribute. Let's see how many vault keys we got. Probably not like on my main account. I get like 25. How many pity keys I get here? On my main account, I get 9 or 10 pity keys. On my main account, I get like... Yesterday, we did a gap on my main account. We got 38 vault keys, counting the pities. Let's see how many we get on our new account. We already had 9. We already had 10 total. So let's see how many we got. We had 10 total before we did that gap. See how many pities we got? Yeah, we got 3 minus 8. We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that shows you how quick Ironhawk is. My main account got 9 or 10 pity keys. This account only got 5. Half. That's how important it is to get Ironhawk. We'll claim them all. You don't want to do claim all, because then you'll accidentally claim all your XP boosters too. So you want to get them one at a time. Yeah, we don't want to accidentally claim all our XP boosters. We're going to use those strategically when we're ready to use them. Alright, now let's go see how many I got. I'm going to guess like 15 or 10 or something. Like half of what my main account gets. Alright, so we started with 10. We have 32. So we got 22. It's pretty good. My main account got like 38, and my new account got 22. So I'm a brand spanking new, like, I got baby powder on my hiney, like, I'm wearing diapers, I'm pooping my pants, like, I'm getting baby food all over my shirt, and I was still able to get 22 vault keys during that gap. Level 108, 22 vault keys for one gap. The hard part really is getting the gaps as this new account, because we're going so much slower, and we got to find one of each color. And so that's what I would do next. I would go back to Forest of Thorns. I'd go right back here. You know, I'd do this again. Since I have another gap, I could run another one. I could run another one. On my main account, I don't like running down to 0. But on this new account, I'm probably going to run it down to 0. No. I need the vault keys. I want another 22 vault keys. I want to have 50 something, and then maybe by the end of the weekend I'll have 100, and then I'm going to open 100 vault keys on this new account. And even if I just hit one big gem hit, or just get one good orb, or 2 good orbs, like, that's really going to help our account. If I get a couple giant gold hits, or some soul hits, like, it's going to be super worth it. Serta, how's it going? Alright, you guys, I got, like, I don't even have 15 minutes. I gotta get out of here in about 10 minutes. So let's just hunt for verses, I guess. The rest of the time. I gotta make it somewhere by 12:30, I'm sorry. We'll just hunt verses for the rest of the time. We might want to check our Soul Forge. We just killed a bunch of enemies back to back to back to back. Yep, see? If I didn't check that, it would just stick right there and it doesn't carry over. It's always going to be 0. See how it's 0? It didn't carry over 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills, nothing. So you really got to pay attention to that. Because that's just the way the devs are, you know? Let's see where I'm at on like my Archer. The other thing I'm trying to do is get the green trait stones to get Archer fully traded. That's why I'm doing Forest of Thorns. Need one more, and then I can get the 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal. This is the thing I really wanted. And I wasn't even going to use Archer till I got that. But I also want this, because that's nice. I had to level Archer to 20, by the way, before I started using it. We are on 22, so next up would be 40, which doesn't really give us anything too good. The thing about Archer is it's a 50% start class with a green storm, with an entangle, with an instant kill. These like 40 and 70, and like, there's nothing too good down here. But, you know, green storm, 50% start, and instant kill is nice. So we're going after that instant kill now. And we'll have, like, pretty much everything that's good with Archer. And we'll have the 50% start, we'll have the instant kill, and we have the Leaf Storm. So, once I get one more trait stone, Archer's pretty much got everything it needs. Getting close, I mean, if I can get that, I guess I will. Need one more. I only have 20. And there's other weapons, right? So I'm not clicking this right away. When I had 3 of these, I wasn't just going to click it. When I now have 15, I'm not just going to click it. Because what if I want to do, like, Golden Cog or something instead? What if I want to do Black Manacles instead? What if I want to do Mang instead? You know, you got to keep in mind that resources are shared. You know, when you're upgrading a kingdom, when you're fully tempering a weapon, when you're leveling a troop, when you're trading a troop, you got to think, like, if I use these on this one, you know, what if something better pops up tomorrow? Like, just don't do it immediately. Like, try to think, like, do I have something else I want to use these resources on? So that's why that's literally why I haven't done it yet. Because I'm thinking, like, do I want to do Golden Cog? I don't even know if Golden Cog uses the same, like, traits. I'm going to have to check. Before I just hit the button, like, impulsively, like, I'm going to look around first and make sure there's not a better weapon that uses legendary ingots before I use all my legendary ingots on Mountain Crusher. Do the same thing with trait stones. I do the same thing with souls. I do the same thing with every resource. I'm thinking like, what if something, there might be something better that I can use these on. I'm not just going to waste them right now just because I can. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Swagmire, for the 10. Helps so much. Helps so much, man. Appreciate it. We're killing it today. You guys are out there. You did a freaking burnout. You welded on the fart can. You put on the spoiler. You got the sticker on the side. You're hitting the NOS. Smashing through the garage door. Doing a burnout through the pimp juice. Sliding it in sideways. Getting your brewskis, your smokes, your scratchers. Let's go. You're crushing it today. Appreciate it, y'all. Swagmire, Trey, Anita. Crushing it. Alright. I got 5 more minutes or so, y'all. So let's just do this. Unless you want to... I don't know what else I could do. I mean, we're supposed to be doing Vault Event. And I can't run a gap because it's 15 minutes. See if we can get some sort of verse. That'd be great. This is how you get the verses. You just do Explore 1 over and over and over and over and over and over and over. If you get bored, you're doing it right. If you get bored, you're doing it right. If you're doing the same thing all day and all night, you're doing it right. If you're doing pets all day, you're not doing it right. If you're doing PvP, I mean, you're doing your thing, but I consider that sitting on the toilet backwards. You still might get the doo-doo in the toilet, but you're not doing it the right way. It's a video game, though. People play Grand Theft Auto, they just run over hookers and jump over buildings. It's a video game, so do whatever you want, for real. Trying to get you... save you time and money. You want to do PvP? Go for it, yeah? I don't even think that's a bad strat, but I think it's a super duper high level strat, not for everybody. I still think the main goal of the Vault Event is to kill the weakest enemies as fast as possible and get Vault Keys and Verses, not go do something else. Or make it weirdly harder for some reason. Like, don't think like the thing... Okay, think about Vault Keys and how you can get the most Vault Keys, and that's it. Let's not think about VP, let's not think about gold marks, let's not think about trait stones, let's not think about nothing else. If you can like start to train your brain, like to literally like, let's see how many Vault Keys I can get this Vault Event, and everything I do is going to be about getting as many Vault Keys as I can in this Vault Event. Like, it's called the Vault Event, and you're going after Vault Keys. If you start thinking that way, instead of like the other stuff, like, ooh, I should do this while I'm getting Vault Keys. I should do that while I'm getting Vault Keys. I'm going to do Explore 12 because of blah, blah, blah. Or I'm going to do PvP because of blah, blah, blah. Or I'm going to go get that pet because it's my 3rd copy of Ghost Booger. You can just literally, like, it's so simple. Get as many Vault Keys as you can, like, whatever it takes. And the best way to do that is to sit in the same freaking spot, killing the same enemies over and over and over in Explore 1 with your fastest team. That's just the way it is. And if you're bored, you're doing it right. But like I say, it's a video game. I'm just telling you the best way. Yeah. Sometimes there's a shortcut. You don't take the shortcut. You go around the whole track. Maybe you like going around the whole track. Like, here's the shortcut. If you want to use it, you jump through the waterfall. Like, I like going around the whole track. I don't like to get my car wet going through the waterfall, you know? I just washed this car, you know? I don't want to get it wet. Even though it's way faster going through the waterfall. I'm going to go around. I saw some other idiot going all the way around. He said it was the best way to do it, so I'm going to believe him, not you. Even though you just got first place and you finished way faster than me and everything you say comes true, I don't care. This other guy went all the way around the track. He did Explore 10, he did Explore 12, he did PvP, so I'm going to believe him instead because he says it nicer than you. He says it nicer. So it must be true because he says it nicer. He says every new mythic is good. And I got it already. So I like him better than you. Because I already made the mistake, and I want somebody to tell me it was not a mistake. So I like him better than you. He said Sparkinator's good, and I already got it. So I'm inclined to like him a little bit better than you, because you tell the truth, and I don't like that. I don't know what to do here. Like, I'm definitely not buying that. This is ridiculous. Like, when I open an Epic Vault Key, I'm hoping to get 360 gems. So I'm not going to buy an Epic Vault Key for the thing that I'm hoping I'm going to get out of the Epic Vault Key. That's stupid. Should never buy any Vault Keys with gems. Okay, so this is a big no-no, a big stinker. This one I would buy on my main account. I should probably buy it here. I do have this much gold. But also, I'm still, like, leveling my kingdoms, and it costs 100,000. It's something to... I think I'm going to pass, you know? If I had all my kingdoms leveled right now, maybe I'd buy this, but that's quite a chunk. That's like 10% of my money. So I'm going to pass. I'm just looking to buy medals from there, basically. Maybe versus very specific things. The more you can narrow it down to, the better, so you know exactly what you're going to buy from the merchant, so you're not sitting there like I was, like, debating. I was doing it more as a teaching thing. Alright, we'll kill this mini-boss, and I got us to go. Just keep doing this. It's not rocket science. I'm not, like, hiding anything from you. I'm not going to go do something different when I get off here. This is what I'm going to be doing. All day, all night, if I can. You know, I don't have, like, lots of time to play. But I did get on, like, quite a streak last night. I played for a little bit. So I'm hoping the new account makes me excited and I grind it today. But yeah, I'll just keep doing that, you know, get one of each colored verse eventually. Just you'd feel like you're accomplishing so much. Even though I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and it's a little bit boring, I'm still accomplishing so much. You know, my hero's leveling up, my class is leveling up, I'm working towards a class weapon, I'm working towards leveling up my soul forge, I'm trying to get that trait stone, you know, I'm getting vault keys, I'm looking for verses, I'm running gaps, like, it feels like I'm doing so much. And I can't believe somebody would be like, you know, not feeling like they're accomplishing stuff and they have to go off and do other things like squirrel, like get pet here and do this there. Like, I'm getting so much done. Like, if I stick to it and I just keep killing those enemies, you see, I'm level 109. Look at this. I have 1,000 gems. Some people are level 1,000 then don't even have 1,000 gems. I have 1,000 gems right now. I'm level 100. I have 1,000 gems. I have 270,000 gold and I already have 2 kingdoms on 10. I have 48,000 souls, and I haven't one time needed a soul farm or nothing. Every time I wanted to level a troop, I did. Because I'm only leveling troops I'm using. So that's why I have 48,000. All my slots are filled. I'm not missing, you know, I'm working towards getting 3 of each medal. And I haven't farmed one time. You know, it's not that impressive yet, but I'm getting there. You know, we didn't have every slot filled like a week ago, and we have every slot filled now. So, this is what I recommend. I'm going to run these boosters while I hunt for verses. And then I'm going to hopefully get each color verse and run a gap. And then I'm going to run a booster while I hunt for verses. And then I'm going to check my soul forge. And then I'm going to maybe check my class. And then I'm going to look for verses, run my XP booster, and hopefully get enough for a gap. Like, the main goal is getting vault keys, running gaps. Get vault keys, run gaps. Get vault keys, run gaps. Get vault keys, run gaps. It's really freaking simple. Easiest enemies possible. Kill them as fast as you can. It's so simple. People just make it complicated when it's not. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. What are y'all saying? Appreciate you being here, Swagmire. Rowanne is just OP across the board, dude. I would use it on my main account right now and not feel like it was that bad. You know, I'd still use it right now. Until I got all my classes to 100, I used Rowanne. Still. Like, every day. You know, once I got Chrysantherax and all my classes are on 100, like, okay, I don't really use Rowanne that much anymore. But I used it for so long, it's crazy. I used Rowanne for like 6 years. Okay? And she's great. She's amazing. You can boost her up, too. Like, if she doesn't one-shot for you, all you have to do is cast Clockwork Sphinx or cast Golden Cog. Or make sure you have guard medals on. You can make her one-shot. You might have to do a little dance first, but you can make her one-shot almost anything. Explore 12. If you cast Shield over Skya on Rowanne like twice, she can probably one-shot Explore 12. Eventually. You know, 3 medals a guard, you have a decent amount of stats, you're in a good guild, you know, you got a decent amount of your stats. Rowanne could one-shot Explore 12 if you did it right. But mostly I use her for just quick little Explore 1, you know, cast her one time without boosting her up, one shot. But when I need to, I can boost her and make her hit even harder and kill harder stuff if I need to. So she's just super versatile, hits really hard, easy to boost, easy to get. Everybody gets it. That's the beauty of this, like, everybody gets the weapon that I got. Everybody gets Clockwork Sphinx. Everybody gets Rowanne. And if you don't have Leprechaun, you'll get it eventually, or you can go get Trickster from the Underworld. So it's just A to B to C to D. Right? It's no RNG or no privilege or nothing like that. No money, nothing. Everybody can do this. That's what's crazy. No pet wreck because I'm running out of time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did it yesterday. What up, DC? Good to see you, man. I gotta go, bro. Like, freaking place is gonna close. I can start getting dressed while I still talk. Yeah, I think I had a pretty good pet rant yesterday if you want to see one. I was talking about Ghost Booger and, you know, why do you need your 3rd copy of Ghost Booger? Why are you gonna stop getting vault keys? Gonna go do, everybody's popping pets up on your screen. Like, they think they're doing something good, but they're slowing you down. It's like, hey, jerk, quit freaking pets up on my screen. Make me push extra buttons. I'm trying to do the vault event here. I'm trying to do the right thing, and you're popping pets up on my screen, making me freaking put my hair up. Hold on. Or kinda. Not exactly, but I'm fixing my stupid long hair. Hold on. Getting ready to leave. I gotta hurry. I'm still talking on a live stream. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe it'll click for people one day. That's all, I hope. Some people get mad and they run away. And they go somewhere where people are, like, excited about getting pets during the vault event. I'm just trying to help. Like, it don't matter to me if you get every pet that pops up or you don't. But I don't get it, man. Especially if you already have the pet. You're gonna go stop your vault event. That's why you can't get that verse. It's so annoying. Oh, I got this. I got 17 a pass. I got 13 a fan Freddy. And I got 11 a Hogan. I can't find him. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. I can't find Sandy. I got 0. What? I got 20 of this one, and 21 of this one, and 11 of this one. I got 0. It's just fair. And then they're doing Ghost Booger and Ogre's Dingleberry every freaking time it pops up, getting their 3rd copy, 4th copy, doing Explore 10 with freaking Cedric or whatever the hell they're doing. They're doing PvP. I just can't get them stuff there. Well, how about, like, concentrating and doing the right thing, and then you can maybe get the verse you need. Every time I'm on stream, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna play till I get my verse I need. Boom, it pops up 5 minutes later. Because I'm playing the way I'm telling everybody else to play. I'm not doing anything different, okay? I'm showing you what I do, and then it pops up on the screen. But you don't see me running off to get Ghost Booger and popping pets up on everybody else's screen. That's how I get the verse I need. By playing Explore 1 over and over and over as fast as possible. It's not rocket science. But then you got people crying about they don't have this verse or that verse, and they got a million of this one and a million of that one, a million of this one, but they got 0 of this one. Well, play right. Sorry. Alright. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. I'll see ya Monday. See you there. Thank you. I can't even say y'all's names, but you know who you are. You guys are awesome. EQ Emulation, Anita, DC, Jet, Sauna. Appreciate y'all.